What's up guys, it's Dino Phido here, and I am playing Skyrim. Well, Skyrim Special Edition. And right now, I am going to review a mod called... This mod is a player home, which I actually really like, because even though it's a very large player home, it has an easy way of getting around it. You don't have to go walk through and go in and have to navigate yourself through the player home. You can just teleport around it, which is probably the best part. This mod is called Sjel Blad Castle, version 1.44c for the Xbox One. Sjel Blad Castle is... Sorry, my mic's being a little weird. Is a very large player home. Alright, I'll read the description. Version of 7. Sjel Blad Castle is an expansive player home mod located due south of the throat of the world and east of Helgen, along the road with numerous character perks including an armory, forge, barracks, sanctuary, living quarters, vault, trophy room, trophy hall, stables, guards, humanoid/creature companions, and much more. And by much more, they mean much, much more. As you can see, I have an expansive amount of mods. I have many of these mods I would recommend, but right now I am doing this mod. So, Sjel Blad Castle is a giant castle added to your game right underneath High Hrothgar, which is right about there. This is a new character, so I don't have anything unlocked, but High Hrothgar would be right about there. And if you want to put it in perspective, it's the east pass from Riverwood and the west path from Varstead. And Sjel Blad Castle has many perks. First of all, if you walk over to the castle, you are first greeted by a large area. And if you walk into what are called the stables, which all has its own quest marker, you can talk to Orlak Stable Master, and for 500 gold you can buy any kind of animal. You have wildlife, you have spiders, horses, bears, cats, wolves. And I already bought one. Let me go show you what I bought. It is a stag, the white stag over here. Yeah. And I think it's cool that you can kind of own all these. I mean, not all of them are mounts, but it's cool that you can just own them. And I added these doors in. These doors aren't usually here. I'll show you the customization room in a second. But this is the stables. Not much to see here except for him. And if you walk around, there's a bunch of pens. Next thing is... Let me find it real quick. Very large. These are the teleportation stations. These will teleport you to any place around the castle, like Hall of Ascension, Common Hall, Vault, Main Hall, Living Quarters, but I'm going to go to the Main Hall. Alright. So, the Main Hall is the first place you come into, and first thing you can talk to is Segovax, I think that's his name, former castle steward. If you talk to him, he will tell you anything about the house, practically almost everything. Facts, is there a quest, key for the home, no, and servants, customization, void storage, teleportation system.
Hello.
And yeah. So now when you first walk through here, if you see all the Atronachs around, that's because I added them. They are part of the customization of the house. Also, the Game of Thrones throne, the Iron Throne, is part of the customization too. And how would I show you the custom? I keep talking about customizations, and I still haven't shown you it. It's right over here. If you click on this lever, it'll start glowing, and you can walk in through here down into this chamber. It only takes a second to load, and you will be able to see all the customizations that you can do for this house. If you go forwards, you can customize all the banners. You can even the banners from Elder Scrolls Online. You can have the Armory Dominion, the Daggerfall Covenant, and the Ebonheart Pack. Right now, I have all the Dark Brotherhood banners up because I like the Dark Brotherhood. You can do School Daffin, you can do Veteran, you can do Sovereign Guard, you can do Dawn Guard, you can do tons of different ones. These are the special effects for most of the rooms. You can go to the Sanctuary, you can turn off their special effects, turn off the layer special effects, you can main hall, waterfall, and the forge effects, which are actually really cool, and I would not turn that off for the life of me. These are all some of the different NPCs around the castle. Some of them don't work yet because they are coming soon. Keep in mind this is somewhat of a work in progress. Lots of it is already available to you, but it is still in progress. Now if you walk over here, you can see the throne, which I chose the Sword Throne. You can have the Hunter's Throne, the Giant Slayer's Throne, and the Dragonbone Throne, which is the original throne. I'm going to turn on the Hunter's Throne, deactivate the Sword Throne, and I'll show you that in a second. These are living quarters. You can turn off the bed, you can turn off the gate bridge, and you can turn off a coffin. If you, instead of a bed, you want a coffin. If you say what's it called? Vampire. You can turn on the armory doors. I turned on all the doors, but I'm thinking I don't really like them. As you can see, the doors that were in the stables, I said I added them. This is where I added them. I'm turning them all off. And surprisingly, for how big this place is, it doesn't lag it at all. But this is the place where I turned on the elemental guards, all those Atronachs that you can see roaming around. You can turn on Dawn Guard, Dwemer, Undead, Imperial, tons more. That's mostly it for the customization room. And you just walk straight back here. Let me turn off that quest marker. And you walk straight back here into the Sjel Blad Castle. And you are done. Well, with the customization station. Let's see how close I am to being done. 8 minutes. Right on time. Alright. Next thing is... Oh, as you can see, I changed the throne. So now the throne is not the sword throne anymore. It will be the hunter's throne. Now, if I walk through here and walk straight back up to the, let's see, the teleportation, I can go to, this is a coming soon, nothing to explore in there, but I can go into the Barracks, which is a place where you can find, sorry, I don't know why this is leaving me right now. The Barracks is for, I think it was the guards. I think there's some cannons in here, but yeah, let me turn down the master volume. One. Alright. Now if I walk through here, this is all the barracks. The barracks holds, as you can see, it holds a archery merchant, and then if you walk through here, there's an archer's range. There's the guardians. If you walk over here, This is where you can go to the companions area of the barracks, where they'll give you, well, there will be a couple of companions, and a pitmaster, where if I wanted to, I could start a sparring match, which is actually, I think, one of the cool things. If I go into start sparring match, I would have to, win, lose. Okay, now if I configure a sparring match, opponent type will be, let's say, a human, and I'll start a sparring match. Oh my god. Number of opponents will be 2. I'll start a sparring match. Sorry, it's just kind of a, there you go. What would you like the traps enabled? Yeah, sure. Alright, I'll start a sparring match. Now if I take out, I might lose this because it's a brand new character. Now if I send cultist, oh, yeah, this might end badly. Sending cultist. So as you can see, you do level up while doing this, so this is a great way to level up your skills. Now I don't know if this guy is. Alright, so that is what the sparring does. It helps you level up, and you get a perk for winning, which I think is really cool. Now if I walk over here, there's a Sanctum of War, which you'll see in a second. Sanctum of War is a area where you put all your weapons, where you can put your weapons. In here, you can put your weapons in here, you can activate mannequins. And if you walk up here, this is a weapon and armor storage, fast-paced dynamic item displays, item storage. Sanctum of War showcase the dynamic item display feature, which will enable and display certain items that are placed in each container. The featured utility is a fairly in-depth and lengthy script to examine all items, and it may take some time to process, especially if a lot of items are placed in a custom container at one time. Please be patient, they will appear. So if I walk up here and open the Armory, that's where they would all go. I will show you the Armory. Yeah, all the things will go into the Armory, which is just a huge room of random display cases. If you look up, there's a second story of the same thing, and that's really it. The Armory is just one giant room of display cases. Now if I walk over here, that's the castle. I want to find another teleportation station. Over here. We have already been in the Armory. We have not been in the club. Living quarters is one of my favorite living quarters in most mods, because the living quarters has a lot of, it's kind of unique compared to other ones. It's not just a bed, it's, well, waterfalls. Walk in here. As you can see, the lights are a little buggy, but as I said earlier, it is somewhat of a work in progress, so I have a feeling they probably will be fixing those kind of bugs sooner or later. It's got the bed, it has, over here, you can walk over into the Hollowed Grove, which is literally, you just walk over it onto that right there. I think you can jump off, which I don't know why you'd want to, but here, let me show you. You can just jump off right off here. Oh, never mind. Completely wrong. I thought you could jump off. Alright, well, second of all, now that we've showed you the living quarters, I mean, living quarters is literally just this one room, bed, and random item placement slots. Now, I will show you the version of the main hall. Time to go to the hall. This is probably one of the coolest parts of this whole building, is the hall essentially. So this mod adds in a unique item to the game, which is the Ethereal shard. The Ethereal shard then can be used to up your well, as you can see, these floating people over here, you can talk to its feet. You know, your health, magicka, stamina, different attributes. If you go into this one over here, it can up your damage, protection, resistance, shout, speed, endurance.
Need something?
Up a bunch of things. If you walk over here, over to this one, which I've already updated him because I am an archer, if you couldn't tell. You can update your crafting, magicka, melee / range, protection, stealth, and cunning.
Need something?
This room is actually just really cool, and it's mostly used for just upgrading your character for free. Well, not for free, because you still have to find the Ethereal shards, which is, I think, going to be more of a add-on later on in the game, because there's not many ways of gaining them right now. I've already been there. We have not been to the vault. The vault is another one of my favorite parts of this. The vault literally is a whole storage just for gold. See how much gold I have. I don't have much, but if I walk over into the vault, as you can see, there's unique item placements where I can put all the claws. If I walk over here, I can put the mask, I can put Mirax robes and items on there. If I walk over here, I can put all the black books. Then if I walk into here, and click on the treasure herd, I deposit all of those. I can put my miscellaries. And gold will be plopped right there, and you can. I don't understand why you get gold for putting gold in. Don't ask me why, because you can just take the gold out. I think it might be a bug. So, I don't know if the mod author wants to fix that. If you walk over here, you can see a bunch of I can take my gold back. It has to be a bug, I really don't know. This wasn't here a second ago, most definitely. I think it's a bug, because every time I've put something in here, I've gotten stuff out of it. And, yeah, the mod author is probably going to fix that. Also, one of the coolest things about here is the Daedric artifact slots that you can just put random things in. I think they float. I haven't gotten a Daedric artifact to check. And I don't have a cheat room or anything, so I really should get that. But, I walk over here, back through here, and into here. I can go to the common hall, which is where a bunch of unique companions. Yes, almost, I think it was like 10 or so unique companions. And the companions will follow you no matter what. There's literally just gotta talk to them and be like, follow me. Sorry, I thought I heard something. And so, if you walk over here, you can see the Skeleton Sorcerer, Sjel, Blad Knight, Saladris the Bard, you know, and really just a giant inn that holds
You've been a good
Tons of
friend to
unique
me. That means
followers.
something.
Now, if you walk back through here, so I'm trying to speed this up because it's a very large mod. Okay. Now, last on this side is the forge. The forge is, as you probably couldn't tell by now, is a giant forge. The forge holds crafting workbenches, unique item slots like for gems, anvils, grindstones, smelters, random. There's a bunch of skill books in here, and that's how I leveled myself up. That's the only way I've been leveling up. Special item placements, tanning lamps. There's this guy who will sell you things. I don't think he has. Oh, he does have stuff on him, but not much. I don't know. I think this lady might sell you things. Yeah, she sells you stuff. She'll sell you weapons. She'll sell you apparel, and she'll sell you crafting supplies. Now, the forge, one of its coolest parts is if you walk over here, there's a giant mine with, I think, every single ore in it. There's geode, there's corundum, emerald, gold, there's all of it. Back there, there's more. There's tons of it. And like me, I do not like to go around the world trying to mine and find stuff, nor do I like spending a bunch of money on random ingots. So that's what I think that's really cool for me. In my playstyle, if you choose not to use it, that's your decision. And now if I walk over here, nope, not that. Which way was it? Up here? Hopefully. Nope, of course not. To the last place I choose, right? Now if I walk over here, now I can go check out the I've already been in the barracks. Tropheum. Tropheum is what it sounds like, really. It's a trophy room. The trophy room does have a lot of trophy stands, and you cannot place them manually. You have to go around and kill things to spawn them in here. There are tons of places to put trophies. I really don't know what these rooms back there are. They have no like text prompts or anything, so it doesn't really tell you what it is. And so I'm going to just leave you with that. It has a bunch of things. Yeah, you can see, you can get dragons, things, and the various items essential. Let's see if I have anything. Let's see, have I killed enough? Have I killed enough? I haven't killed any of these, God. This is brand new. Say I go to wildlife and I go to a wolf. If I've killed enough wolf. I need 6 wolf pelts. I only have, let's see. I have to have a wolf pelt on me, don't I? Do I? I have bear pelts. Yeah, I have 5 wolf pelts, so if I were to go out and grab one more wolf pelt, a wolf would spawn on one of these racks, but not these middle ones. These middle ones are meant for alpha, which means like big kills. Like this guy, this one, I'm gonna guess would be Alduin. I do not know exactly yet, because I haven't, of course, really done much with this. So, I'm gonna walk back over here. That is not the right place. Is it over here? Yeah. So I've already done that. That. Kitchen and garden later. Just let you raise the last 3. Kitchen and garden. What it sounds like is a kitchen and a garden. there's not much to it. It's fairly big. It has a bunch of random item slots to put stuff in. There's a lot of room for trees, plants, random stuff like that. As you can see, just kitchen. There's unique item slots. There's a freezer, which has other unique item slots for meats. I'm making my dog actually. So now if I walk over here, there's a little cooking place. Now, I think this place is going to get opened up sooner, but right now it is not open to go into, as you can see. But there is still this area right here, which still has a tree area to put stuff, and fertile soil right here. Now, if I walk all the way back here, and over to here. Now, this is probably one of my favorite places. This place is literally for just any animal or creature or automaton, anything you can think of. It's here, practically. I'm trying to think if there's anything that I can think of that's not here. Yes, well, I mean, you don't get full-size dragons, but you can get smaller dragons. So yeah, here, I'll show you. I'm gonna go talk to my dog, who I got here. I said return to the lair. Now the pet will head back into here. It's not following me. Now if you talk to this guy, the Beastmaster, you can remove your companion that way. Or you can just tell him like I just did. Now if I walk in here, I think dragons, you can get dragons. Sorry about the lag in here, it's slightly laggy. Also, all the creatures talking is kind of annoying. Maybe a werewolf. So if I talk to it already, it automatically follows you, no matter what. And if it springs like a werewolf, it acts completely like a werewolf. Except it is your follower, and friendly, and very powerful. This dog right here, I've had for a little while. And then there's a bunch of elemental items, things in there, so with lag. It's like a little lag down there. The mod does recommend that if you are lagging, you can turn off the special effects in the customization room, but I did not, because I liked the effects, but the lag doesn't really affect too much. And now last but not least is Sanctuary, which is literally... Sanctuary is... I'm blanking on this. Sanctuary... Well, you'll see in a second, but... Sanctuary is the magical area. Yeah, that's what it is. Sanctuary is for scrolls. You can put almost anything in here. There's a giant alchemist area. You need green blossoms. Just plenty of things here. I think it's all respawn. It all respawns. I'm pretty sure. Haven't checked yet, but yeah, there's a second floor. There's a bunch of random knickknacks around. You can put books in the bookshelves, chests, and staff enchanters, just tons of things. Oh god, that scared the crap out of me. Alright, and last but not least, you may be wondering how you get all this stuff around. You use the void storage. If you access this, there's a bunch of information about the mod, which I'm not going to read right now, but if I were to put this ancient Nord sword in there, then I run all the way over here. Let me find another void storage, sorry. I didn't really map this out. Oh god, this is annoying. Now I can't find the void storage. Now, don't blame me. I'm pretty sure this is how this void storage works, so if it doesn't, I'm not cutting this out of the video because I am just doing this all in one go, and I do not know how to edit yet. If anyone wants to type down below any free editing software, that'd be nice, because I do want to be able to edit. But, yeah. So now, if I go to the main, I think this will take me to the main hall. I will be able to access another void storage. Yeah. Let's see. Come on, there's gonna be a void storage somewhere. Are you kidding me? Right up here, there will be. Oh, wait. Let me just show you this real quick. This is a dungeon that's gonna be installed soon. Right here. But yeah, work in progress. Like I've said many times. Now, let me turn this off real quick. Now if I run up here, I wrote there's a void storage right at the front. Yep, right here. Go in, and the ancient wood sword will be over here. So if you really just want to come in here, drop off all your random items like my apparel. But I know there's a jewelry place, so I can just drop off all this jewelry. I can drop off that, drop off that. Just random items that are taking up space. I can drop it all in here. And that will bring it all the way to, well, anyone I want, as long as I just open it. Now, I'd like to thank you for watching. If you liked the video and want to see more, hit the subscribe button and like the video. Share it with your friends if you think it was informative, something like that word. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye.